next to Mighty Thor. See right there? Mighty Thor. That's a girl, Mighty Thor, and that's the boy. I'm not going to open it now because I'm going to eat my food. I'm going to go curry, some french fries, apple juice, ketchup, and I think chips. I have my apple slices too. 6-piece chicken nuggets. Want some? We're going to put it in the middle. Mmm. Yeah, McDonald's is the greatest. Door, boy. Library time. Ahead. My self-care, my care, like my checkup. And then I had one for here. That's right, in my toe. And my after self-care checkup, we got McDonald's. Then we headed to the area.
No, you make no sense. Start all over.
Where's my library card?
I don't have the library. This one. Yes. Okay guys, so I'm currently reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I am at page 354, and if you know what happens at 354, then it's so, I sometimes don't like reading like serious books because I don't have the patience to wait and, you know, keep reading to find out what happens. But I'm so irked right now. Not completely irked, just like a little, just like, come on already. So she thought the guy she ended up, how do I say it? Okay, so they think they find Andy, but it's not really Andy so far from where I'm at. But the guy thinks she's Andy, but Pip doesn't, you know, think it's her, which I'm a little irked because, like, come on already. But then when he's explaining, you know, telling the story about how everything went down, and she tells him, you know, you did this, and he's like, wait, that, like, he doesn't know what she's talking about. But then they, you know, their conversation ends up being cut off because the police come, and I'm like stuck on that because I have a feeling that he was gonna say he didn't do something, and I feel like that's really important. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just don't want to ruin it for the people who have not read this book. So I feel like there's still something missing, and to this whole, like, I don't think she solved it well. I mean, she did solve it, but there's still part of the case that's unsolved. And yeah, I'm gonna try to finish this tonight. It's already 12:04 a.m. So let's see how much more I can go. I'm already tired, but I want to finish this book already. I'm so close. Okay guys, so I finally finished the book, but I actually finished it like at around 1:10 in the morning, and I didn't know how to feel about it. So I just, I went to sleep and I just thought about it the whole morning, and I'm going to be honest, I don't understand what the whole hype is about. It's a good book. I don't love it, but it is a good book. It definitely has that young adult vibe to it. I love the journal entry styles, writing. I love like the nice dialogue, interview dialogue. But I just don't get what the hype is. Towards the middle of the book, it did drag a little for me, but it still had me wanting to read and find out what's going on. I like that there were a few suspects, so you didn't know who it was. I know it's a fiction story, but I mean, like, just half of the stuff, even if it's a fiction story, there's still some parts where you feel like, yeah, that I think that could happen. But you have to be really stupid or just really naive, and maybe that's what it was, naive, not stupid, to think you can do this, because it comes with, risks. And that's what ended up happening to her dog. Her dog ended up dying. So I mean, if I wanted to prove the innocence of a suspect they think is a murderer, I mean, I wouldn't go be talking to drug dealers. I wouldn't be breaking into people's house. I really wouldn't do that. I mean, I know some journalists do that, and okay, but for me, it was a good read. I don't know how to explain it. Out of 5 stars, I give it maybe 3. I did buy this book, and I did buy the third one. I did buy the second one, but then they ended up emailing me and saying that they didn't have it, so they were gonna refund me the money. But I definitely would like to continue reading the series, but it's not gonna be like a real priority for me as of right now. So I'm kind of like okay with the fact that I don't have part 2. I do have part 3, but I'm not gonna read it, just like that. Again, that's not saying that I won't continue reading this series, but as of right now, I'm not in a rush. I have already begun reading a book already that I picked up from the library, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a second. So pretty much my review on A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is that it's okay. 3 stars. I don't see what the hype is about, but it is a fun book to read. It takes me a little longer than most people to read because I do have kids, so I do take breaks in between, and I don't have the energy or the time to do an all-nighter and finish the book. I wish I could, but since I wear glasses, it does strain my eyes quite a bit. I feel like I'm just putting excuses, but no, seriously. But yeah, this is the book, and please tell me what you thought about this book if you haven't read it yet, but it has been for a few years now quite a popular book. And the next book I'm reading is another young adult, and then I have what's the other book? I can't remember, but I'll just write it down here that I got from the library. So I got this one, and then the title that I'm gonna write down below here. And this is another young adult book. So you know, I'm not, let's see how that goes. However, I just went up to page 4 today because I'm like, okay, I keep seeing little clips of Stranger Things on YouTube and I can't stop. I can't just skip them anymore. I want to watch them, but I don't want to you know, what's that word? I don't want to I still haven't watched the last few episodes. I think the last 2. So, you know, I don't want to spoil anything. So, I am going to do that now. I have so much I need to do, but right now I'm just going to watch the 2 episodes of Stranger Things. And then I'll get back to this. So far, I do like it. Even though I read 4 pages, but it did hook me. It definitely kept me wanting to know more. And I say that because it just started off like a deja vu of how me and my friends used to be in high school. You know, there's this girl, Casey, who is leaving for college, but her mother told her that, you know, she needs to clean her room and donate things and get rid of it before she goes on her friend's family vacation. And I remember having a friend in high school who, I'm not saying my room was clean, but her room was always messy. And when we would go over, we would just watch shows the way they do, but they love to watch like unsolved mysteries, crime documentaries, and that's something that I absolutely used to love watching until recently. I just stopped. No particular reason, but yeah. And the girl, I don't know if they told her, they mentioned her name. No, I don't think they mentioned the girl who's speaking just yet. But she loves going to her friend's house. She loves being in her friend's room. It feels so joyous. And that's how it was for me when my group of friends with me at my friend's house. It was just a really nice time, and you know, it was just, you know, I was with my friends and we were just having fun, or I'm just talking about silly things or watching shows or eating. So it was really nostalgic within those 4 pages. So I'm really into this book. Exactly where you need to be. It's a cover of a boy and a girl. So let's see how that goes. I didn't really read the back or really this part of the story because I just want to go in with a clean slate. It actually says for ages 14 and up. But you know, we can always still have the youngness in us. Read a young book. That makes sense. But okay, so I'm gonna go make breakfast and I'm gonna watch those episodes. I gotta do something for work, and then I'm gonna read some books. I did want to go plant shopping or skimming, and I really shouldn't because I got a lot of stuff I gotta, you know, pay and do. But I am like an itch for a new plant. And I can definitely order, but I want to get that, you know, I want to go in the store and buy it, come out with it. What am I looking for? I can't keep a philodendron lemon lime alive for the life of me. So I've had 2 already, and I have one tiny stem that has a new leaf, but the roots are so weak. I want to see if they have one available, which I saw some YouTuber post about it. They're not in the same state as me, but I mean, Coastal Farms is selling it. What else? I wanted to get a Raven ZZ plant because, let me see if I can pull. I'm so obsessed with how mine currently looks. So obsessed with it. It has like one new baby, two new baby, three new baby. So it's definitely popping some babies out for me. Do you think I have to water it though? So I'll leave that here. But oh, I love it. I don't know if I posted the video of me repotting that into that pot because it was in a much smaller pot, and if not, I don't know what I did with that. I record so much and then I just never end up posting it. I want a satin, jade satin skin tapses. I never see them here in New York, but I know Etsy has it, and it has it for like the cheapest price that I see, with free shipping. And what else? I was just hoping to see if I can find that there, but yeah, that's what I wanted to go there for. Now I'm getting distracted by my plans. I can't. But okay, so that's it. I'm gonna force myself not to go to the store because again, I don't want to go and waste gas. I'm not. But I want to go to the library because the last time I went to the library, I found some good free books, and I want to go check it out again. And I'm not sure if I already posted a video on that already, or if I did it, or didn't. But yeah, so let me stop yapping and let me do what I gotta do. Okay, so it's this super sad looking thing. I have a root here. There's actually I ripped a root. There's actually a growth point here. Growth point right there. Can you see that? Yeah, and then a root here. I'm so tempted to like cut this little part, but I won't. I was gonna take it out of the water that I have it in, but I won't, and I think I'm gonna keep it out here. But it definitely needs more water. But that's my sad lemon lime. I don't know what it is. My green philodendron is a goddess. My Brazil is a goddess in my eyes. But this one, I can't, it's not for the life of me. I can't. I don't know what's going on.